What would you do if it was impossible to fail? What would you do if it was impossible to fail? What would you do if it was impossible to fail? What would you do if it was impossible to fail?
Impossible to fail?
Yeah.
That'd be really boring.
My man, nah, not down.
Warrants, I got warrants.
Totally get it. You mind if I ask you a few questions for a social experiment?
Not too much,
Not too much English. All right, man, thank you. Hey, ladies. No, oh, man. Even if it's for positive and spreading love and all of that, no.
We're all for love.
We're all, but not on camera. All right, all good, have a good one. Rejection is something that you gotta get used to. People will always reject you and tell you no more than they tell you yes. What's up, Kings? You mind answering a few questions for a social experiment? All positivity, good stuff.
What's up?
All right, what's your name?
I'm Kobe.
Kobe?
Yeah, Kobe.
Kobe?
Yeah. Cam.
Ko?
Cam.
Cam?
Yeah, with a K.
With a K. I'm Keston with a K, so let's do it. Kobe and Cam. What would you do if it was impossible to fail?
Succeed.
What would you succeed at?
I love doing music. I would be a successful artist. And I kind of like poetry, little spoken word things.
Ooh.
So I'll be successful with that.
Give me something real quick. Think about it. What about you? What about
Put
you?
pressure on probably music too. Probably same thing y'all doing though. I ain't even gonna count. Song with entertainment, film, probably make a movie.
What makes you not go after it right now?
Oh, we doing that. We were doing the same thing y'all were doing.
Oh,
Like,
word?
Yeah, we just gotta get the mic like you. Y'all really gotta put us on game though. I ain't even count. I gotta get some points from y'all.
Amen. So I'm giving y'all props right now because y'all doing it. Hey, Queen. Mind if I ask you a quick question for a social experiment? What's your name?
Elizabeth,
Elizabeth. What would you do if it was impossible to fail?
is this like for real?
For real? Yeah.
Free Palestine.
Free Palestine. Wow, that's a big heart. What makes you want to do that?
Because they're my Muslim brothers and sisters.
And because they're your Muslim brothers and sisters, like you're talking like some president type stuff, right? But it is impossible to fail. What would you put in place to prevent what's happening from happening again?
I don't know.
You haven't gotten that far
I
yet.
haven't got that far yet. It's impossible to fail though. So.
So you just gonna keep doing it until it works. Now that's a huge heart right there, boy. Free Palestine. That's dope. So it's funny, right? In doing this, the more you're around people and they see you doing it, like in a public space, the people that's watching are more likely to want to do it. Hey, excuse me, guys. Y'all mind if we ask a quick question for a social experiment? All positivity, all good, man. Thank you. My name is Keston. What's your name?
Jeremy.
Jeremy?
Yeah.
And what's yours?
Raymond.
Raymond.
Nice to meet you, sir.
So, quick question. Jeremy and Raymond, what would you do if it was impossible to fail? What would you do?
Lottery.
The lottery.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I would take that chance. Yeah.
You take that chance at the lottery.
Particular one. Yeah.
What makes you not do the lottery now?
Cause the math.
The math.
math is
Are you
why.
an analytical type of guy?
Yeah, so the math is why. And for the other things I've taken my chances. They've paid off. Things have gone well. So if I knew I could not fail at it, I would take the riskier gambles that statistically are shown that I would not succeed at.
Right. What about you?
I would take the bar exam.
You take the bar exam. Wow.
Yeah.
What makes you not take the bar exam right now?
I haven't studied for it. So, and there's that risk of failure. So, in terms of why wouldn't I take it now? I'm cheap and don't want to pay for it.
So is it that you're cheap
So
and
if he wins the lottery, I'll take the bar.
I like that. That's good. Man, well, I appreciate you guys.
absolutely, man.
Thank you, man.
Yeah,
this was fun. Appreciate it.
Thank
Yeah, likewise. Beautiful people. Do you mind doing a quick social experiment with us? It's gonna take about a minute or so. Just one question. What would you do if it was impossible to fail?
It's impossible to fail.
Yeah.
It'd be really boring.
It would. It would.
It's like, how would you know hot if there was no cold?
Yeah.
How would you know good fortune if there was no bad fortune? So,
Would you be thankful when you have good fortune if you don't know what it is.
That's true. So with the good fortune, what would you actually do?
Be happy,
Be happy, be merry,
live life, help people, make a difference.
make a difference. Man, thank you guys so much. Appreciate the time. Thank you. That was amazing. Have a good one. What's up, Chief? You mind if I ask you a quick question for a social? You mind if I ask you a quick question for a social experiment?
I'm good.
You good?
Sorry.
All right, man. Appreciate it. Oh, come here. See what I mean by other people want to take part? They got FOMO. We gotta start all the way over. What's your name?
My name's Gail.
Gail. Nice to meet you,
Good to
Gail.
meet you.
What would you do if it was impossible to fail?
I would drive a race car, and I would not fail.
You
I would win.
Yeah.
You know, I'd be the first person to cross that line.
What?
Have you always wanted to drive a race car?
Heavens no! I want to ride. I want to ride a horse. I want not only to ride a horse because I have ridden horses.
Yeah.
I want to own a horse. I want to own 2 or 3 so that they have company with each other. You know.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, and then I have friends that can come and ride too.
What's stopping
Of course, I have a very high horsepower Volkswagen Passat, which will book.
Yeah. But what's stopping you from owning 3 horses right now?
Poverty.
Poverty.
Absolutely poverty. You can't have a horse unless you're rich.
Well, I mean, what would that look like?
I don't really understand that question.
What would that look like to be able to afford a horse?
That would look like finding a husband that has the money, I guess,
Yeah.
If I found a husband, and I wouldn't be looking for a man that has money just because I want horses or anything else.
Sure, yeah.
But if I did marry a wealthy man, I would say, we have to get horses now.
like the day after
Yeah.
the honeymoon. Like, hey.
The day after the wedding.
I'm not even waiting for the honeymoon.
The honeymoon would be going and shopping for horses and riding them.
I love it. Thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it.
You're very welcome.
Awesome answers.
Take care.
Thank you.
Bye.
What's up, y'all? You mind if I ask you a quick question for a social experiment? No, it's positive. He's like, don't do weird stuff. My name is Kes, man. DJ, nice to meet you.
Before you start this one, how can I find that and look at that?
It will be on YouTube, so just.
It's not on YouTube. So
Yeah.
I go to YouTube on my phone.
Yep, and
then
search Kes on Purpose.
Kes, how do you spell it?
K-E-S
Okay.
on Purpose.
K-E-S on purpose. Okay.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
No problem. So DJ, and I missed your name.
GJ.
GJ.
Yeah, it's different.
GJ.
Yeah.
GJ. Got it.
And you, Kayla.
Ukayla. GJ, what would you do if it was impossible to fail?
Impossible to fail. That's an oxymoron. I don't know. What would you do if it's impossible to fail? I mean, it's a hard question to answer.
Yeah.
I don't know how to answer that.
What about you, Kayla?
Same with him. I don't really know what to do.
Something to think about, right?
It was impossible to fail. I mean, like, I guess never not fail or whatever. I don't know.
But that's the whole point of it. It's impossible to fail.
Hey, ladies. You mind if we ask you a quick question for a social experiment? It's gonna be like 1 minute. Thank you. Keep going and going and going. You always kill people with kindness, no matter what. Like, say thanks. Continue to tell them, like, have a blessed day, whatever it is. Don't take it personal. What's up, Chief?
What's up, man? I ain't even dressed properly.
Man, you look great to me. My name is Kes, man. What's your name?
Godfrey.
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 Free from what?
Free for God moon.
I love it, man.
Hey, what's going on?
So I hear a Jamaican accent in there.
Yes, for sure.
Yeah?
All day.
What y'all deal with?
Everything.
You're
man.
good.
Everything
All right.
hopeful. Yeah.
Cool, man. What would you do if it was impossible to fail?
I'm doing it now.
What's that?
Huh?
What's that?
Well, there's no limits. I don't believe in limits, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, so what would I do if it's impossible to fail? I don't believe in so because I don't believe that failure is like in the cards or in the mix. There's nothing I feel like I could put my mind to and I can achieve. So I would probably not be your best guy to ask.
I think it's beautiful.
You know what
I
I'm
love
saying?
it.
Like, I don't believe in failure.
We need
Like,
more people like you.
Yeah, I'm a reverse engineer guy.
Ooh.
I have it first,
Yeah.
and then I blueprint it.
What would you do if it was impossible to fail?
To fail?
Yeah.
Shit, I don't know.
It's kind of tough, huh?
If it was impossible to fail,
Yeah.
you got me thinking. I dropped out of school.
Hey.
You got me thinking. Let me see. If it was impossible to fail,
Would you finish school?
no. But I got my GD.
Oh, let's go. That's good.
That is good, but like,
Yeah.
let me see. If it was impossible to fail, either way you have to fail, to fail. You know what I mean?
Yeah. What would you pursue though?
Shit, I don't know. You got me there. I really don't know.
It's a tough question, huh?
It is.
Mind if I ask you a quick question for a social experiment? It's gonna be like 1 minute. What would you do if it was impossible to fail?
Fail?
Yeah, if it was impossible to fail.
Oh, I don't know. Pursue going back home.
Home, where's home?
Hawaii.
Hawaii.
Yes.
Ooh. What makes it impossible to go back to Hawaii now?
Well, because the living situation there is very expensive. Than here. Everything is a triple amount of what you pay here in Hawaii.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I've heard Hawaii is beautiful. I've
It
never
is
been.
beautiful, but it's too expensive.
Yeah.
But the cost of living there, yes, you gotta work like 3 jobs. It's not like here.
Right.
Anyway, I gotta go myself.
No, I appreciate it. Thanks for your time.
Mahalo.
Man, this is awesome. And so people would go back to their native land if it was impossible to fail. And not going back because it cost money. This just shows that how much money dictates someone's life. And if money dictates your life and you don't change your mindset as to how to make money, you live in places that you don't want to. And that's the message that I'm really trying to get most people to understand, that if you don't change your mindset, if you don't start thinking about a future, what you really want to do, you're going to be forced to do the things of your environment and be in places you actually don't want to be in. And asking people, what would you do if it was impossible to fail? For a lot of them, it was a very difficult question, and one that most people really didn't know how to answer. And then there were things that they could actually do, but didn't want to fail at it because of their self-confidence. And even though they knew that failing is just a matter of you quitting or stopping doing that thing, they were still paralyzed by that thought of failure. So what would you do if it was impossible to fail? I encourage you to think about it. Until next time, peace.